Atomic Habits by James Clear. Atomic Habits is the definitive guide to breaking bad behaviors and adopting good ones in 4 steps, showing you how small, incremental, everyday routines compound into massive, positive change over time. We'll be going on a topic like the habit loop, understand the difference between systems and goals, and much more. And by the end of this video you will learn how to change your habits and get 1% better every day. The power of atomic habits. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. The significant changes you want to make in your life depend more on creating small habits than sizable shifts. Clear shows us why incremental changes can have a big impact. He explains that 1% of personal improvement each day means you'll be 37 times better by the same time next year. The downside is that bad habits can function this way too. He also shows how getting 1% worse each day results in terrible outcomes. Over the course of a year, you'll decline nearly down to 0. The truth about progress. We often expect progress to be linear. At the very least, we hope it will come quickly. In fact, habits often appear to make no difference until you cross a threshold and unlock a new performance level. This threshold is the plateau of latent potential because habits do not provide us with the immediate results that humans crave. We often give up. If you find yourself struggling to build a good habit or break a bad one, it is not because you have lost your ability to improve. It's often because you've not yet crossed the plateau of latent potential. Forget about goals. Focus on systems instead. Goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. Goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are best for making progress. A handful of problems arise when you spend too much time thinking about your goals and not enough time designing your systems. The problem with just having goals. 1. Winners and losers have the same goals. For example, every Olympian wants to win a gold medal, and every entrepreneur wants to be successful. 2. Achieving goals is only satisfying for that moment of time. 3. Goals restrict your happiness. A big list of ambitious goals often makes us imagine that happiness lies after some imaginary future finish line. Unfortunately, this can make us feel like a failure for most of our lives, since we will always have unfulfilled goals. 4. Goals are at odds with long-term progress. What happens after we achieve our goal? Then we can often lose our drive, and our lives get off track again. How your habits shape your identity. James Clear says there are 3 layers of behavior change. Outcome. It is what you get. This is where most of us usually start. When creating a new habit, we use our willpower to lose weight or publishing a book. Yet over time, our motivation seems to fade, and we return to our old bad habits. Most of the goals you set are associated with this level of change. Process. This is what you do. 1 layer deeper. This is about how we achieve the outcomes we want. Identity. This is what you believe. This is the deepest layer of personal development. It's about who you believe that you are, or at least who you want to be seen as. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon. The goal is to become a runner. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Each time you practice the violin, you are a musician. Each time you start a workout, you are an athlete. The habit loop. The process of building a habit can be divided into 4 simple steps. 1. A cue that indicates a possible change in state. 2. A craving, a desire to reach or avoid that new state. 3. A response that increases the odds of satisfying the craving. And 4. A reward which satisfies the craving. With repetition, the response becomes a habit, an automatic response to a specific situation. You do not crave smoking a cigarette, you crave the feeling of relief it provides. The cue triggers your brain to initiate a behavior because it predicts a reward. James Clear provides the example of morning coffee in the formation of a habit loop. 1. Cue. You wake up. 2. Craving, you want to feel alert. 3. Response, you drink a cup of coffee. 4. Reward, you satisfy your craving to feel alert. Drinking coffee becomes associated with waking up. How to influence the habit loop to create a good habit. Clear provides 4 laws that describe the way you can start building habit loops. First law, make it obvious. 1. To take advantage of habit loops to build good habits, you want to make the cues obvious by design your environment. Suppose you want to get better at playing the guitar, you could put the guitar in the middle of the living room so that your brain is triggered more often. 2. Fill out the habit scorecard. To create your own, make a list of your daily habits. Your scorecard may look something like this. Wake up, turn off alarm, check my phone, go to the bathroom, weigh myself, take a shower, brush my teeth. 3. Another excellent way to introduce new cues is by creating a habit stack. Habit stacking is simply the act of adding habits before and after each other. The simple way to apply this strategy to your habits is to fill out this sentence. After, I will. This could mean putting on workout clothes directly after taking off your work shoes, or meditating for a minute right after pouring your first cup of coffee. Second law, make it attractive. 1. Use temptation bundling. Pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. To make a habit stick, you must get regular positive feedback from this habit. Temptation bundling formula is, after, I will. Temptation bundling relies on unenjoyable activities becoming enjoyable through their connection with your favorite things, such as watching TV and exercising. 2. Join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. For example, if you want to become well-read, you could join a book club. Similarly, if you want to break bad habits, you will want to join a culture that doesn't endorse your bad habits. 3. Create a motivation ritual. Do something you enjoy immediately before a difficult habit. Third law, make it easy. Show up and get started. Don't get caught up in planning or perfectionism. How to make taking action easy. 1. Reduce friction. Decrease the number of steps between you and your good habits. Human behavior follows the law of the least effort. We naturally gravitate toward the option that requires the least amount of work. You can use this to your advantage by creating an environment where doing the right thing is as easy as possible. The less friction there is between you and the habit, the greater the chances are that you'll actually do it. 2. Prime the environment. Prepare your environment to make future actions easier. For example, if you want to get fit, you could join a gym that's on your road to work. You can also get your gym bag organized and ready the night before. 3. Automate your habits. Invest in technology and one-time purchases that lock in future behavior. Make it satisfying. Either make the action itself satisfying and pleasurable by invest in tools that are satisfying to use, or make progress satisfying and visual, or instantly reward yourself for taking the desired action. Transfer money towards buying something you want, or treat yourself to something you enjoy. But you shouldn't get yourself a bowl of ice cream when you're trying to lose weight. And to break a bad habit, you can make it unsatisfying by 1. Get an accountability partner. Ask someone to watch your behavior to create immediate social rewards, costs for taking action. 2. Create a habit contract. Make the costs of your bad habits public and painful. Set penalties for performing bad habits, missing targets. Don't think all or nothing. Something is always better than nothing. Never miss twice. Make a commitment to never miss 2 repetitions in a row. You don't realize how valuable it is to just show up on your bad days. Lost days hurt you more than successful days help you. Don't break the chain. And now, before the quick recap, if you want more content that can help you get to your dreams one tiny step at a time, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up and pressing the notification bell. Back to the recap. First, the habit loop. The process of building a habit can be divided into 4 simple steps. 1. Cue. 2. Craving. 3. Response. 4. Reward. Second, Goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. Third, how to create a good habit. Make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. And again, be sure to comment about your favorite point. And until then, my friends, be legendary.